His so-called big, beautiful bill passed through the Senate, with Vice President Vance casting the tie-breaking vote. The bill increases funding for border security, fulfills campaign promises like no taxes on tips or overtime, and includes roughly $4 trillion in tax cuts. 3 Republicans joined Democrats in voting no. Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky blasted the bill's price tag, which is expected to add $3.3 trillion to the national debt over the next 10 years. Senators Tom Tillis of North Carolina and Susan Collins of Maine also voted no because of cuts to Medicaid and food assistance programs. The nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office estimates the bill will force nearly 12 million Americans to lose health insurance coverage. Now, the president disputes that, but he's not offering his own estimate.
And just to be clear on the Medicaid cuts, you've promised not to cut Medicaid, said this is all just targeting waste, fraud, and abuse. Are you saying that the estimated 11.8 million people who could lose their health coverage, that is all waste, fraud, and abuse?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's going to be a very much smaller number than that, and that number will be waste, fraud, and abuse.
What number is that? What analysis are you seeing?
I'm not seeing a number, but I know it's much less than the number you gave.
The bill's fate is not certain. It is now on its way back to the House, which has to approve the Senate's revisions. Debate in the House likely starts tomorrow, but representatives passed their own version by just 1 vote before they sent it over to the Senate. Texas Senator John Cornyn voted yes, saying, quote, "This bill puts Texans first by avoiding a massive tax increase on hardworking families, making historic investment to help secure our southern border, reducing financial barriers for Texans exercising their Second Amendment rights, and other priorities like reimbursing Texas for Operation Lone Star." That was Governor Abbott's border security program. The Texas Democratic Party calls the measure, quote, "the billionaire bootlicking bill," and says Trump Republicans want to add $3.3 trillion to the debt, shovel boatloads of cash to the top 1%, and shift all the costs to the rest of us. For the first time in American history, the richest people in this country will pay a lower tax rate than their secretaries, waiters, or golf caddies. It's disgusting. End quote.